Hi guys, and welcome back to my video. My name is Trish, and today's video is going to be my quarterly empties. So this is all the products that I've used up in January, February, and March of this year. And you guys, most of these are makeup products. I do have 3 products I want to talk about that are not necessarily makeup products, but I will save those for the end for those of you who are not interested in those. Quick disclaimer, my nails look horrific. I realize this right now. I have a calcium deficiency going on and I can't seem to get my nails to grow very much. So please, I know they look horrific. I don't need you to comment on them in the comments, but thank you for the concern. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into my quarterly makeup empties. All right, so my first product should come as no surprise to you guys, and it is the Makeup Revolution IRL powder. And you guys, I've used up the top part of this as well as the bottom part. Now, the top part of this is a pressed powder and the bottom part is a loose powder. It's actually a really good deal. I think this is like $10 at Target, I want to say, but it's just a really good powder if you have pores like I do. And I have really bad pores and I have wrinkles, and this just kind of diffuses all that and makes it look really nice and really just, you know, airbrushed, if you will. And it's a good deal. I know there's a lot of powders out there that do give you that effect. This, however, is a cheap drugstore option that does that as well. So I love this one. I already have another one going, and I've already hit pan in this top part of it. I haven't started on the loose powder on the bottom as of yet. The loose powder is kind of more of a summer thing for me. I prefer pressed powder in the winter time. So I really do like this powder, and I'm glad to have one of them out of my collection. If you guys didn't know, I did buy a couple of backups of this when they were having a sale. So this is one of them that is out of my collection, and just we won't mention how many more I have left to go. The next makeup product is going to be the AOA Concealer Stick. You guys, I had this in the shade Porcelain. This is all the way like clicked up there, and I love this product. I will say I did buy this in December, so this took me 3.5 months to finish up. Now, I did use quite a lot of this product. This is a very light coverage product. I can build it up to light medium, which is kind of the coverage that I prefer on my under eyes. But this stick was so creamy, I could just draw it on my eye, and it didn't tug on my under eyes. I didn't feel like it was like being overly aggressive on my under eye area. So I really liked this concealer, and for $1 for 3.5 months of concealer, that is actually a really, really good deal. So will I repurchase this? Yes, when I make another order on Shop Misha. I don't know when that will be, but I really liked this product and I think it's a really great deal. The next one is going to be the MAC Fix Plus, and this is just the original. This is a little mini size here. How big is this? This is 1 fluid ounce of product here. You guys, this lasted me almost 2.5 months. I was so shocked that this lasted me as long as it did. It did not take a lot to set my makeup into place, and I found that really did help hold my makeup on, especially during hot flashes. So I really liked this product. Now, I will say I do think I like this more than the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray that I'm currently using. That does give it more of a dewy look that I do not appreciate as an oily skin girl. It does still hold my makeup onto place, but I am more of a matte base type of person just because I do have oily skin. This here did not give me the dewy look that the Morphe does. So when I'm done with the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray, I will repurchase this. I really did like this, and a full-size one would probably last me all a year, even setting my face. This lasted forever, you guys, and it's really, really good. This next one is going to be my Misha Perfect Cover BB Cream. This is the shade 21 here, and as you guys know, I finished up I think 2 or 3 of those last year. I've already repurchased this through Yes Style, and I purchased my summer shade, which is the shade 23. I love this. This is my go-to. This is my holy grail. I've repurchased this over and over again. I've used up a ton of these. As you guys know, if you haven't seen my empties from last year, go check them out because I did use up quite a lot of these. I love them. It's really, really good, and it has a little bit of SPF in it. I do not rely on this solely for my SPF, but I will say I do love this product. I love the way it looks, and it does hang on to my skin during my 8-hour workday as well as during hot flashes. So you guys, if you are looking for a good beauty balm, this is it, hands down. So this one is an empty, but it is not one that I used up completely. This is the Colourpop, and this is the cream gel liner, specifically in the shade Brew Haha. And you guys, I have the black version of this, which I cannot remember the name of currently, but I have the black version of this that I still am using, and it's going strong. This one here dried out on me. Now, it dried out to the point that it fell off onto the floor, like it broke off and fell off onto the floor, and I picked it up and I put it back in, and then I had to sharpen it. And this is not one that you're supposed to have to sharpen because it's a cream gel liner, but I did have to sharpen it, and it just dried out so badly on my eyes. I'm not having the black version of this have the same issue. I don't know why this brown one did this to me, but I will not repurchase this one. I do not like this one for my brown. I will probably go back to my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil that I used before I discovered these. Now the black Colourpop pencil, I totally recommend. I haven't had any problems with it drying out. Just this brown one, not so much. This one specifically is in the darker shade. This is in shade 2 Browny Brows. I did dye my hair black, and I've been using the darker shade. Now, as you guys can see, I'm starting to get my blonde roots coming back in, and I think I'm gonna try to go back blonde. Maybe, we'll see. You guys are probably gonna be seeing me with an ombre hair look going on pretty soon, but I love these. I think these are really, really good, and it's a really good value for your money. Now, I will say I'm trying the Essence other one. I think it's the Thick and Wow one, which has a bigger spoolie on it, but I will tell you guys, this little spoolie here is awesome. I love the little spoolie. I love the fibers in it. The other one makes my brows just a little bit too dark. I can get by with it. I just have to like wipe off the brush with it a little bit. It's just a little bit too much work. I will be going back to this one as soon as that one is done, and I love this product. Will be a repurchase, will always be a repurchase. And the last makeup-ish product I have for you guys is going to be the Ciate London 2-in-1 Everyday Balm and Mask. I love the little smiley face that is on this mask here. It's a good mask, and I wish they still made this one. It smelled like lemon meringue pie, one of my favorite smells, and I loved it. And it came with a good bit of product. This came with 9 grams of product in it, and lasted me almost a year, you guys. I don't even remember when I got this, but it has lasted me forever. I will say, as it got down probably to almost the very bottom here, the smell did start to dissipate. So it was just a lip balm, but the lip balm worked. My lips weren't overly dry, and I did appreciate it. And this is a really good deal. I wish they still made this. They don't, so I'm not gonna rave on about it. So my last 3 products are gonna be non-makeup products, and I'm just gonna speed through these really quick just so you guys know. But the first one is going to be this little travel size of the Alien Perfume. I used this one up. I don't know if you'll be able to see through the bottle, but this one is completely used up, and I really, really liked this scent. It was a nice, just sweeter scent that I found I could spray and go to work, and I could still smell it, and it would hang on most of the day. The wear time on this was not 8 hours, but most of the day I could smell this, which is pretty good. So I did appreciate this, but I do have a perfume empty. This next one is just going to be a little empty here, and this is the Lancome UV Expert Aqua Gel Defense 50 SPF Sunscreen. And you guys, I did not like this. This is just a 10 ml little sample here. I used it for about 2 days, 2 or 3 days to use all the product. This made my face way too glowy. This product here would shine through my full coverage foundation that I use. It shines through this. It just makes my face look oily from the get-go. So as my oils start to come through, I just look like an oil slick at the end of the day. So this is not going to be a purchase for me, but I was glad to actually try it out because I had heard good things about it, but I would not recommend this for oily skin. And the last product I have here is going to be a dry shampoo, and this is the Beach Babe Texturizing Dry Shampoo. And the only reason I wanted to mention this to you is if you have fine hair like I do, a texturizing dry shampoo is a game changer, you guys. It definitely, I spray it into my roots, and then I kind of shoosh it in and get my roots to stand up a little. And oh my gosh, I look like I have so much more hair, and it is so much more full and voluptuous than my like fine stick straight 3 strands of hair that I normally have. So if you guys have that issue, I would highly recommend trying a texturizing dry shampoo. I like the smell of this one, and it's inexpensive, and you can get it at Target, so it's widely available. So that's why I chose this one. But I will say, just in general, texturizing dry shampoos are awesome. And that is all of them, you guys. That is all of the products that I finished up for the first 3 months of the year. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what products that you guys finished up for the first 3 months, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!